500 likes for these top 5 scary ghost videos. We always hear the chosen one phrase in movies and video games, even in real life. But have you ever asked yourself, why does it hurt so much when I just wake up? And have you ever asked yourself, how do some people become the chosen ones? And how does that link with our next clip, which is supposed to be talking about a lady's possession case? All these questions will be answered if you are willing to pay me some time to explain. No taxes were applied. In the next clip, we have a recording from a security camera in a supermarket where we can see a box falling by itself, as if some ghost took it and threw it to the clean floor. I've got to give some credit to those who clean these floors. As always, the random lady noticed the paranormal activity, but she didn't expect what was coming to her. A message from her bank telling her that her balance was withdrawn. Wait, that was sent to me actually. Regardless, she went to pick up the box and put it back on the shelf, and that was the moment when the power was transferred into her body. At least that's how I saw it, but in reality, she was getting possessed by a demon. After people helped her and left the area, that box fell again. I wonder who will be the new chosen one.
过来帮忙。
I'm a little surprised that these people really didn't care at all about the paranormal activities that followed up on this incident. Also, how rude. The lady was in risk, and the other woman just grabbed her phone to tape the event. 4 years ago, and don't worry, I'm not about to open up to you. What I was going to say is that 4 years ago, the team of Mindseed went to the Arlington Plantation House, which was built around 1819 or 1820 in Mississippi. The haunting of the Arlington Plantation House effectively captures the chilling atmosphere with its suspenseful storytelling and eerie visuals. The historical setting adds depth to the narrative, while the ghostly encounters keep viewers on edge. That's what I thought was the actual history behind its haunting when I asked an AI system about it, until I realized it just made it up for me. How scary. So, today the Mindseed team is finally back at this mansion again. I'm saying finally, as if I have been waiting all these years for them to come back. Heck, spicy horror didn't even exist back then. Today is June 9th. I mean, today, John will chain himself up to the wall down in the dark basement of this mysterious building to try to communicate with the spirits inhabiting the place, as in their first investigation. They found a girl spirit wearing a hoodie sitting in the dark. A spirit wearing a hoodie. Yeah, they do that sometimes, I guess. At the beginning, before he chained himself, there were other noises and sounds like humming, but then the real terrifying event started to take place when Colton left John alone to the nearest hotel on the street. How rude. He left his friend alone in the dark. That was the plan. One chained himself while the other watched over him from the hotel room. When John was left alone, footsteps and banging sounds were heard, and a silhouette-like figure was seen walking around.
Damn. This place is rough, huh?
I think I heard something up there. Yeah. I think I heard something up there. Yeah. Stairwell to the basement is right underneath here. That is where it gets weird. Oh yeah.
By far, the scariest thing that happened 4 years ago when I was at this location was there was a phantom figure we captured on camera.
You a child? Can you tell me or make the temperature go to 5?
Oh. And I noticed it briefly in the shadows when we were filming, but when we went back and looked the second time, it was not there. You don't know what it feels like. You'll never be able to understand just by watching this video. Completely alone, chained to a wall in a basement of an abandoned building surrounded by woods, hearing the car drive off. It was absolutely horrifying.
Are you looking at the feed yet? I'm hearing all sorts of weird shit going on down here, bro.
I am like literally just about to set it up right now.
Yo, I'm hearing noises and stuff down here. The rep pod already went off once. You seen anything weird on your camera?
Nah, it looks good down here. There's a little delay from the mic, but that's it.
I'm not here to harm you, and I hope that you're not here to harm me. I'd just like to know if there's the spirit of a little girl that's still here. Is there a little girl still residing within this building after the fire? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello?
I remember at one point I heard a really loud bang, almost as if someone or something were in the air ducts of the basement.
Residing within this building after the fire? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It could have been an animal, who knows, but immediately after, the REM pod starts going nuts.
Hey dude, I just heard a loud bang. Can you please check the cameras? if you got it already set up.
Cameras are live. I can see everything.
What the? What?
There was a point in time where I started to doze off a little, leaning against the wall on the floor, and I was awoken by this really weird sound.
I know you guys could hear that.
I don't know how to explain it, but it was like this echoing, pulsating noise from within the building. And it kind of sounded like voices that were a bit muffled. It was hard to tell. And then I also heard footsteps above me.
I know you guys could hear that.
After sitting in silence for maybe 20 or 30 minutes, all of a sudden, Colton says something to me that made my heart sink to my stomach.
Listen, bro, I don't want you to freak out right now. But there's someone or something in there with you. I just saw something past that camera in the hallway.
What do you mean you saw something? Like a person?
I saw something interfere with the camera. I could see like the outline of the doorway that's behind it, and then it just went black. I saw something move by, and the thing, the motion detector went off.
Alright, bro, but if there's someone here, I'm not... Hold on.
Yeah, chill out. I'm getting in the car right now. I'm gonna run down there and let's start.
After getting out of there, we went back and reviewed the footage, and this is what he captured when he thought someone was in the building.
I understand he was trying to communicate with spirits, but why did he have to chain himself up like that? Just imagine if some criminal walked in on him. He would be done in 30 seconds. Do you remember Justin Bieber? Yeah, that blonde dude. But we have featured someone who has some similarities with Justin. Meet Jorge, the dude who still hasn't figured out why his house is haunted. Somehow, he is still unaware. But why are you talking as if you think it's as simple as breathing? A lot of people could be living in a haunted house for mysterious reasons. Yeah, I know, but based on the items this man owns in his property and the way he looks, I can say he is a nice target for any demonic jinn. As he was sleeping, he was woken up by a voice talking outside the bedroom. It sounded like his wife's voice, who was with him in bed sleeping. It took him some time before he gathered some courage to go outside and check by himself. The door actually was open to him. When he went outside, a chair going 120 miles per hour was pushed by some invisible force, but the sounds weren't coming from the living room or the kitchen. It was like a bait to drag Jorge to the basement, the source of these sounds. When he finally reached the basement, he ran away. Dude, it's your own house. You have kids too. Also, the basement was so lit up that there was even a little sun in there. As Jorge was driving back home, he was calling his wife on the phone, but she wasn't answering. He was a little worried. So when he arrived home, he caught her in the middle of the action. Please don't tell me he was tall, white, and handsome. Who are you talking about? I meant he caught her in the middle of a demonic ritual alone in front of the devil's star.
Guys, I just got woken up, and I don't even know what time it is. I cannot even see. But I just got woken up because there's like loud footsteps coming out of my bedroom. Here, let me turn the camera on. 1 second. 1 second, I'll turn the camera. So guys, hold on. Hey honey, are you awake? Honey, are you still awake? No? Guys, there is some loud footsteps out my door. There is some loud footsteps. I don't know what is that. I don't know if you guys can hear it. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, my God, baby. Baby. There's whispering. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck,
Whatever
baby,
is haunting me is getting more angrier.
Oh my God,
Someone please give me help. Still don't understand why are the demons still haunting me and my family.
Baby, what's wrong with you? Baby. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Guys, I'm scared. This is not right. Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys, I'm so scared. How the fuck is this door? Just literally. I don't know how to fuck this thing open. But I don't know. Guys, this is not what I'm expecting. Oh, oh, God damn. Oh, God. Okay, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, guys. God damn. Oh, God. God. What the fuck is wrong with that door? What is wrong with that door? What the fuck is that? There's nothing there. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
I think I am being called to the basement for some reason. Demons are trying to guide me to the doors of hell. Lucifer is after me.
Are they like... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, guys. What is that? Who goes there? Who goes there? Who? Oh my God. Oh hell no, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Oh. So guys, there's been noises and footsteps outside of the door. It is late at night. This is my first night back home. Stuff's been happening, all crazy stuff. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can get some of my view. Okay, hold on. So this is what's been going on, guys. This is what's been going on. How is that even possible? No, that can't. That cannot even be my wife. Oh my God. I don't even know if I should open or not. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm just about to arrive home. I haven't heard from my wife. I haven't heard from my wife all day since I've been at work. So I'm just arriving home. Let's see what's going on, and hopefully she's asleep. She's been feeling a little ill and a little sick and weak, and so I want to record this because hey honey, I'm home. Hey honey, huh? Where is her? Lights in the room. Hold on. Oh, baby, what the f is this? Baby, hey, Lucifer, stop! Lucifer, stop! Lucifer, in the name of Jesus, stop now! Baby, answer me, baby. Whoa!
Baby! 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 Oh, let me get some water. Baby, where the water? Stop! Stop! In the name of Jesus, stop! Baby, wake up! Baby! 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 Somebody help! Baby! 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 Oh, God!
I didn't know that hell was located inside Jorge's house, in the basement too, but the one thing that surprised me the most was the relationship between Jorge and Lucifer. They are like a man and his dog. I'm not so sure if this is the same video or not because it has been a long time, but I have a feeling as if I have featured this one before, but not the full version of it. Regardless of whether it's the same or not, we are here for some fresh meat. I mean, some freakishly scary investigation videos. It sounds very exciting so far. Let's take the hype down a little. We have two guys trying to get inside this abandoned building. It's a lunatic asylum, according to the video title, but obviously the windows are all locked, as are the doors. As they were looking from the outside, trying to see what was inside, they heard some weird, faint voices. It wasn't clear what they sounded like or where they were coming from, but it was suspicious nonetheless. After some walking around, looking for a way to get in, they finally found an open gate. But before they stepped in, they had to make sure their diapers were set up and ready to be used if the situation required it. Not because they were expecting to be scared to the point where they do number 1 and 2 inside their pants, but due to some medical condition they have. Don't mock others. And before their lives flashed before their eyes, some weird, scary face was barely visible to us, but they were able to see it and capture it on camera. It was lurking on them, which sent them running as if they had never used their legs before. But which one did they end up doing? Number 1 or 2? Based on the way they scurried, it's most likely both.
Was da ist es?
Da war schon ewig niemand drin.
Meinst du? Ist alles zugeschweißt? Komm ich nicht durch?
Kann man überhaupt rein?
Überhaupt nicht. Das ist zu. Sag mal. Vielleicht haben die einen Wachhund. Weißt du? Ist alles abgeschlossen. Da kann ich nicht rein. Kannst vergessen. Das ist doch ein Wachhund. Echt? Da oben haben wir ein Seil dabei. Guck mal, die Tür steht auf. Da. Oh, was? Soll ich lieber abhauen? Ein komisches Gefühl die ganze Zeit.
Vielleicht nächstes Mal wieder.
Ja, Mann, lass es gehen. Mann. Trau dich.
Stimmen.
dunkel, ich sehe nichts. Es ist dunkel. Was ist das? Es ist so dunkel, ich sehe nichts. Es ist dunkel. Was ist das?
I know it was so hard to see the face, but if you just squirted your eyes hard enough, with a bit of faith and belief, you might be able to see. And from what I was able to see, it's truly terrifying and something to run away from. The next clip is a documentary talking about different ghost sightings from different places encountered by different people. And yes, you're reading this title correctly. The White House is officially haunted. Haunted by who? The government. No, it's haunted by ghosts. Don't take my word for it, but Ronald Reagan, did he call you on the phone? I thought he was 6 feet under. Did I finish my sentence? I was going to say that Ronald Reagan once said in one of his speeches that the dog was always barking at the statue of Abraham Lincoln, as if he is seeing a ghost in that spot. We are also going to see the appearance of a light emerging inside one of the most haunted castles in England, the castle that I couldn't pick up the name of due to the crappy audio of this documentary. The castle doesn't see the light, which means the windows are all closed. And lastly, the haunting of a mansion in New Orleans is haunted by a nanny who has been seen walking around the place with an ignorant attitude. I never knew ghosts could be rude. Oh wait, I forgot that they can drive people out of their minds if they don't leave their own property. They are actually dictators. This nanny ghost alone pushed a dog to his limit, driving him to commit susu. You know the word, but I have to censor it.
What are ghosts? Are they the souls of the spirits lost on the road to another plane, or merely random collections of energy? And do they exist? Hello, I'm Tim White. I'll be your host.
And obviously it frightened me. So I just stood there and looked at it and it disappeared into the wall.
I saw a silhouette of somebody walk in my room.
The feeling of fingers moving up and down your arm.
She was floating horizontally up and down in front of the window.
And I ran in the room to find her bed elevated off the floor about maybe a foot and a half.
You could not see through him. It was solid.
And I had the feeling that somebody was trying to enter my body or make a contact with me in some way.
About a foot from my bed was standing a ghost.
Whatever they are, whatever you call them, ghosts, spirits, shades, specters, apparitions, there is not a corner of the world they do not inhabit. From this haunted castle in England to this haunted house in Hawaii, a Bavarian monastery, an Italian apartment, mansions in the south, taverns in the west, from this farmhouse all the way to the White House, we have a fascination with ghosts.
But I have to tell you, I am puzzled, because every once in a while our little dog Rex will start down that long hall toward that room, just glaring as if he's seeing something and barking, and he stops in front of Lincoln's door, the bedroom door, and would not go in the room.
One of the most interesting things about this phenomena is that it's not culturally dependent. For example, leprechauns are seen only in Ireland, gargoyles in Eastern Europe, but haunting or ghost phenomena has been reported in all cultures since the beginning of time.
How do you turn myth and legend into scientific fact? The search for photographic evidence has produced many hoaxes, but a handful of pictures defy explanation. Startling images, spectral apparitions. Are these people from the past trying to make contact with the present?
There's a lot of fraud in this, there's a lot of imagination, there's a lot of wishful thinking. But when you strip that all out, there's about 20% hardcore stuff that is exceedingly difficult to explain.
Within that 20%, haunted Longleat Castle in England. In 1965, a film crew in search of a ghost set up an infrared movie camera. After hundreds of hours of filming, they captured this extremely rare moment, a light emerging from one door and disappearing into another.
All the lighting conditions were controlled. The windows were blacked out. There was no possibility of moonlight or car headlights or anything coming through. When we saw the stuff later, there was this shaft of light, which is, to me, is completely unexplainable.
And indeed, this paranormal phenomenon has remained unexplained for 35 years. This New Orleans mansion's haunted history is chronicled in diaries written over 100 years ago. The family that originally lived here buried their infant in the wall of the nursery. The ghost of that baby's nanny is said to haunt the house to this day, a benevolent spirit watching over the people who live here now.
I've had dinner parties, and she'd walk through the room, and everybody at the dinner table would see her. She just ignores you. She just walks through as though no one's there. She never looks at you, nothing, she just walks through.
But there's a darker side to the hauntings here. Other ghosts who the residents say are not kind but malevolent. 2 family dogs, a male and a female, have been recent victims.
The female jumped out of the second floor window to the ground below, and the male was dead in the solarium. No marks or anything else, he was just dead. But there was obvious signs of them trying to get out. They had clawed their way halfway through a wooden door. Something had frightened them to that point of mass hysteria.
When the apparition resembles somebody who used to live in the house, it seems to be evidence of survival. But there's another explanation, and that is that it's just energy recorded in the environment that gets played back by our brains, kind of acting like a needle on a phonograph.
I would never be surprised to know that the White House is haunted. I mean, what ghost doesn't want to linger there and walk around its corridors and rooms? Not to mention that there are a lot of rumors surrounding this place when it comes to some special rituals. Some rituals include subscribing and watching the next video on the screen in complete darkness.